Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I am going to be sharing my recommendations for the upcoming sale that Sephora is going to be having, which they do every year around the holiday season, and this is the holiday savings event. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Amy. I do videos on all things girly, especially videos on smelling good. If you like that type of content, don't forget to subscribe before you leave today's video. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here with me today, and I appreciate all of the love and the support. So if you would like to know what I recommend for the Sephora holiday savings event and also what is on my wish list for this year, then just keep on watching. All right, guys, so every year Sephora has their holiday savings event, and this is the time to just go and grab all of those things that you have been wanting, fragrances that you have been wanting, because you're going to be getting a discount on everything in Sephora. So this sale is going to be starting on October 28th to November 7th. Now, this does go in tiers. So the sale is going to be available for the Rouge members first, starting on October 28th all the way until the 7th. And then the VIB members will receive 15% off from November 1st to November 7th. And then the Insider members will be getting 10% off from November 3rd to November 7th. Now, the tier that you fall under depends on how much money you're spending at Sephora. So we all know that I am in the Rouge. And then to go along with the sale, Sephora collection items are going to be 30% off from October 28th to November 7th. So let's go ahead and let's get started with the items that I think are great for this time of the year for the sale. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is, of course, fragrances. So I only have two here just to give you an example, because you can choose whatever fragrance you want and you're going to get that discount. So I have here YSL Libre Le Parfum, and this is a recent release, and you can find it at Sephora. So here is YSL Libre Le Parfum. And also I have here Prada Paradoxe, which is also a new release. So this is a perfect time to get these fragrances at a discount. And my favorite item to get when there is a sale at Sephora is their fragrance samplers. So right now I believe there is like 2 or 3 of them available. There's also one for men. I have talked to you guys about those in the past, but I just wanted to remind you because now you're going to be getting an even bigger discount. So you're going to be getting the fragrance sampler, which is a box that comes with about maybe like 10 samples of fragrances, and you're going to be paying, usually it runs about $65 to $75, and then you try out all of those samples, and whichever sample you love the most, you get a voucher and you get to redeem it for a full-size bottle for free. That alone right there is an amazing deal, because sometimes some of the fragrances in there pass the $100 mark. So you're already getting a very good discount. And then if you are a Rouge, you can add 20% off on top of that. So you can get a fragrance for very, very low price. So I am going to be linking these products in my description box. They're there for you so that you can find everything very easily. So yeah, it's just a perfect time to take advantage of fragrances or anything that you like from Sephora. So I am going to move on to my favorite face washes, and I have those in my bathroom, so I am going to be putting a picture of them on the screen. But my all-time favorite face wash is the Tatcha, the Deep Cleanse Gentle Exfoliating Cleanser. That is my #1 cleanser. I don't have it at the moment, so that one is on my wish list to pick it up for the sale. But the other face wash that I really, really love is the Kiehl's Calendula Deep Clean Foaming Face Wash. So that is the one that I have in my shower right now, and I would say that it's a little bit more than halfway done. And that one is very moisturizing. It doesn't strip your skin. Neither of those 2 face washes are going to leave you feeling tight or dry or anything like that. They're very nourishing to the skin. They're very moisturizing, but they take off all of your makeup and they remove everything. So I really, really love those. And then here I have a few products that I just want to recommend to you guys. So in the skincare category, I am going to be recommending this toner that I have purchased 2 times already. And this one is new. I haven't even taken it out from the packaging, but this is from the brand Freck. And this is the Cactus Water Toner. So this toner right here is amazing. This toner has lactic acid, and this bottle is just so beautiful. And it looks like it's something that's so much more expensive. And this is already at an amazing price. And with a discount, it's even better. So this leaves your face feeling very, very clean, refreshing, and cooling. And I do love that it gives me like a glow, and it just makes my skin look very smooth, and it really helps me a lot with texture. So that is the reason why I did repurchase this toner. Now I have 2 face masks to recommend under skincare, and the first one is the Ren Evercalm Ultra Comforting Rescue Mask. And this is amazing for those times where you have used a lot of products, you irritated your skin, something in your skincare routine maybe burned your skin or irritated you. This is an amazing mask to kind of like soothe your skin, calm it down, calm any redness, and I really, really like it. I have been using it this month because I did kind of push my skincare a little too far and my skin was not loving me. Every single time that I get it under control, I try new things, and sometimes it goes very well, sometimes it doesn't. But this right here is great for just treating yourself to a very calming, relaxing, soothing face mask. And then when you want a brand new face, like you want a new face, then you need the Glow Recipe. And this is the Watermelon Glow Hyaluronic Clay Pore Tight Facial Mask. I love this thing. I think I am more than halfway done with this mask. It gets a lot of love. This mask is not the type that you're going to leave on and you're going to go watch like a whole episode on Netflix or something like that. No. This mask, you put it on and you take it off in about 5 to 7 minutes. And trust me, you're going to be ready to take it off because you are going to feel like a tingling sensation. It gets in there, like it cleans up my face. The first few times that I had it on, I was scared that it was going to like burn my skin or something because I did feel like that tingling feeling, but it doesn't last a long time and then it calms down, and once you wash it off, you're going to see that your skin just looks brighter, it looks smoother, it just looks like you took off like a layer of like dead skin. So this is a must-have for me. Another must-have for me in my skincare routine is the Peace Out Acne Dots, and my daughter has been using these as well with me because she's starting to get a little bit of breakouts. So whenever she has a really bad one, I put one of these on her and also on myself, and I would say that 2 nights to 3 nights the max, and the bump is going to be flatter. It's not going to be like super angry and red. This just helps to kind of calm that down. This has salicylic acid, it has retinol, it has aloe vera. So this is really, really good. I love these. And then I'm going to be recommending 2 sunscreens to you guys. I have been testing out so many sunscreens, and that is the reason why my skin has been up and down, like doing good and then breaking out really bad or getting super dry. A lot of things have been happening to me because of me testing sunscreens, but I wanted to find sunscreens that I can wear because my skin hates sunscreen. It's super, super sensitive, and I just wish that I can wear any sunscreen because sunscreen is super duper important. It's important for your skin. You're going to look younger. You're not going to get sunspots. And if you're treating your skin with all of these active ingredients and you're doing masks and you're doing toners, you're pretty much going to throw all of that effort away if you go out of your house or even in your house if you don't wear sunscreen. So sunscreen is kind of like the cherry on top, and it's what's going to keep everything, you know, all of your results, all of your hard work with your skincare. The sunscreen is going to maintain that because the sun is not your friend when it comes to your skin. You have to be very careful. You have to take care of yourself. So I do have two here. I have Pharmacy Green Defense Daily Mineral Sunscreen. This one does not irritate me. It doesn't break me out. It blends easily into the skin. And when you're first applying it, you might think that it's going to have a little bit of a white cast because it did on me. I would say maybe like 2 minutes later, it was gone, blended into my skin, and I was able to do my makeup and it was perfectly fine. So this is the first one. This was recommended to me by a Sephora associate one of the times that I went, and I'm super thankful because it works great for me. And then my recent favorite sunscreen is thanks to Kathleen Lights. She recommended this in one of her previous videos, and I was kind of scared to try it because this one is not a mineral sunscreen. This one actually, I believe, is like a combination of mineral and chemical. So chemical usually is the one that breaks me out the worst. Usually mineral sunscreens don't break me out, but this one, this is from Laneige, and this is the Hydro UV Defense Sunscreen. So good. I used this for 2 weeks. And I was just waiting because usually when I start using a new sunscreen, the first 2-3 days, everything is fine. Everything looks smooth and glowy. And then as the days start going by, my skin starts getting rough. It starts getting dry. I start getting like little bumps everywhere. And that's how I know that sunscreen is not good. So every single day I was putting this on and I was just waiting like, okay, when is the day that this is just going to break me out? And it never happened. So really, really good. Those two are my favorite at the moment. So for face primers, I have 3 here. I have the Natasha Denona High Gen Skin Glass Primer. And this right here is beautiful for those of you who have dry skin, or if you want like a glowy look under your foundation. This goes on so beautiful. So it looks like, it's like pearlescent. I can't really say that word, but here is the way that it looks. And when you blend it into your skin, it's going to give you this beautiful glow to your skin, and you're just going to be glowing, radiant, ready for makeup, and the makeup applies on top of it so perfectly smooth, beautiful. So this is nice for those of you who want like hydration and dewiness and you have dry skin. If you have oily skin, I wouldn't really recommend this one. But if you have dry skin, normal skin, oily skin, I think these two are going to work for everyone. The first one is the Cali Ray So Blown Clean Blurring Primer with collagen peptides. So this primer has been working so beautiful for me. This one fills in your pores. It blurs everything and makes you look smooth. Really, really nice primer. I'm going to put a little bit here on my hand. So this is the consistency of it, and it really just blurs everything out and makes everything look very smooth, and the makeup applies over it just beautifully. It makes it look like I don't even have any pores on my skin. Another one that I have been enjoying a lot is the Milk Makeup, and this is the Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer. I got the mini size because I didn't know how this was gonna work out for me, but this is so nice for dry skin. So when you put it on, you do feel kind of like a refreshing, cooling type of sensation. So this one is kind of the same as the Cali Ray, but it feels very cold when you're blending it out. And I actually like that because my skin sometimes gets a little like flushed or hot with certain products. So when something is cooling like this, it's just very, very soothing to my skin. For foundations, I am going to recommend 3 foundations. The first one is going to be the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear Foundation. I have a review on this foundation of my first impressions. The coverage on this is beautiful. This is perfect for people with dry skin, normal skin, and maybe even oily skin. And it blended out so easily. I didn't have to do any work with this foundation, and it wore forever. It was nice and smooth. My makeup went over it so beautiful, and I definitely recommend this one. The next one I recommend is the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation, and this is the Undetectable Foundation. This foundation right here will make it look like your skin is just perfect, like you have a filter on your face. It is amazing. And I was very iffy about this foundation when it first came out because I didn't know what shade to pick up, and they changed the formula of the other one. But honestly, I think that they changed it for the better because this foundation looks like your skin. You look like you don't have any pores. Your face looks super smooth. Everything blends beautiful on top of it. So these two are just amazing. And then if you want more of like a realistic look, you're gonna look kind of like hydrated, a little glowy, and it's very lightweight, even though the coverage I would say is medium to full. And this is the Haus Labs by Lady Gaga. This is the Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. I just got this not too long ago. I have worn this one 3-4 times, so I already have like a feel for the foundation. Goes on really, really nice, blends super easy, and the coverage is nice as well. I think that the coverage is there, and you can definitely get a full face beat with this. So really, really nice foundation as well. For concealers, I would recommend the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer. This concealer right here is so beautiful, very, very high coverage. When I wear this concealer, I love it. It just makes you look super snatched. It gets your under eyes looking right. The coverage is great. It's matte, it's smooth. Really, really good. This one's definitely worth it, and this is good for those of you who want like that beat full face glam. Another one that's very high coverage, I think all three of these are high coverage. I love high coverage concealers because underneath the eyes we tend to look tired. We can have like darkness, or we can have like blue tones or purple tones. So I prefer full coverage concealers. Now this Sephora Best Skin Ever concealer, this is a must-have. It's affordable. It's going to be 30% off during the sale, so you're gonna get it for an even better price. And the 30% off is for everyone, so it doesn't matter what tier you are. So this is another full coverage concealer. Beautiful. I definitely recommend it. One of my favorites. It became a favorite very quickly. And another concealer that I haven't used in a while, but this concealer is everything. It blends so beautiful. It barely creases on me. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Magic Touch Concealer. I have 2 shades in this one. I always like to have concealers in 2 shades because I like to brighten up under the eye, but then I also like to have shades for like spot concealing. So this concealer is amazing. Doesn't give you any trouble to blend it out, to work with it. It is just beautiful. So I definitely recommend those. I have 3 face powders for setting your under eyes, setting your makeup. The first one is the One Size Turn Up the Base powder, and I have this in 2 shades. This one is the really light shade, which I like to use under my eyes. This will make it look like you have no pores underneath your eyes or on your skin or anything. It's like a full coverage powder. Really, really nice. It's matte, so you have to like that matte finish. Great for setting your skin, your makeup, and everything. Now, these 2 are a little bit lighter, but they just look so natural on the skin. They don't look super powdery, and they're just beautiful. So the first one is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. I have this one in the shade 2, and this one is great for my entire face. And then I like to use the shade 1 for underneath my eyes. And then the other one is the Dior Face and Body Powder No Powder. So this right here, it looks like a powder, but I swear this is the smoothest, creamiest powder ever. It just disappears into the skin. It doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look too much. It's perfect for taking the shine away out of areas that you want to set, but it just keeps your face looking like skin. And then for baking, I think that I will always recommend the Huda Beauty, and this is the Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder, and this is in the shade Sugar Cookie, so it is the brightest shade that there is, like the translucent powder shade. I am dying to try the Cherry Blossom, which is like a pink brightening shade. Every time that I try to pick it up, it's always out of stock, but this is an amazing setting powder. Next, for contouring and bronzing, I love the KVD. This is called the Mod Con or something like that. It's the gel bronzer. This is amazing. It comes with it looks like a big concealer, and it comes with a wand. You go ahead and you dot this on your face. I did use this in my latest makeup Get Ready With Me, so you can see how it applies, but it blends out so easy. It gives you like a nice contoured look, like bronzy look. Really, really nice and easy to work with. And then I also really love the NARS Laguna Bronzing Cream. This blends out so easily, and you just look like you have the best tan, like you just got back from a vacation, and it's really easy to blend out. So that's an amazing bronzer or bronzing cream. And then for actual powder bronzers, I would recommend the Haus Labs Power Sculpt Velvet Bronzer. I have been really loving this bronzer. I've been using this bronzer a whole lot. It is beautiful, it's velvety, it's soft. It's like a very just smooth powder, and it's very pigmented, but you can also control how heavy or how light you bronze with this one. So I really like that about this one. And then another one that I absolutely love, and this one will give you like a more radiant bronzy glow, and this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer, and this is in Luminous Bronze Light. That is the shade that I get, and it looks like this. So this is a great product to get this time of the year because Hourglass products are pricey. So if you can get this at a discount, it is amazing. This gives you a very glowy yet bronzy look to the skin. Super healthy, just beautiful bronzer. I love it. For eyeshadows, I definitely recommend the Fenty Beauty Sun Stalker bronzer palette. This is supposed to be bronzer and highlighter palette, but I love this for my eyes. I just posted a video using this, and you guys loved that makeup tutorial, and it was just using these shades. So it's very simple, great to travel with. You get a lot of different bronzy shades. You can also use it as bronzer, and it comes with 2 highlight shades, which I like to use for my eyes, but you can also use it as highlight. Very nice, very versatile bronzer palette. And then I've also been really enjoying the Anastasia Beverly Hills Novo palette. So this one looks like this. I did use this one a lot. I did a purple look. I've done like the grungy green and smoky brown look. I've done the classic colors like neutral. You can do a lot with this palette. And then for the ultimate like everyday, you must have this type of palette. If you want to get into makeup or if you love makeup, this is definitely for me a must-have. And this is Makeup by Mario, and this is the Master Mattes eyeshadow palette. You guys, this is just beautiful. This is great for any type of neutral, smoky, natural eyes. It's just a perfect everyday type of palette. But then you also have black, you have deep browns. I love this palette so much. I use it a lot when I don't know what type of look I want and I just want to be done with my makeup, do something quickly. I usually reach for this palette. When it comes to blush, I have a whole drawer full of blushes. I just love it. It's kind of like an obsession. Everyone's kind of loving blush right now. But I am going to stick with the best bang for your buck, the best performer, super pigmented. You only need a tiny bit. This is the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Blushes, I believe is the name, but I have here 3 different shades. You only need 2 little dots of this on your cheeks. You blend it out and you have a full, beautiful blush. Like, I really love these, and these are by far my favorite. I love so many other blushes, but if I had to recommend one, I think that it would be these. For lipsticks, you guys, if you haven't picked up the Rare Beauty, these are the matte lipsticks. I'm gonna put the exact name on the screen, but I purchased so many shades of this. I did a swatch video on my channel, and when I tell you that the lip liners that go with these and the shades will create the most beautiful lips. They lean a little bit more like towards the mauve-y shades, even though I have really nice like brown shades in here, but the neutral ones are like the nude lips. They're more of like a mauve-y tone, but I feel like I prefer that. Here I have Wise. And if you want to see how these look on the lips, I'm going to be putting the video on the screen where I swatch them. They're beautiful. I love them. This one is strong. It's a really deep shade, perfect for fall time. And what I like about them is that you can remove them super easily. They don't stain the lips. But then when you wear them, I have 8 with them on. I talk with them, everything, and they just stay put. So yeah, Rare Beauty is a great makeup brand. Everything that I try from them, I'm usually obsessed. As for the Urban Decay ones, this is the Vice Lip Bond. Definitely recommend these as well. This is like a liquid lipstick, but they have a little bit of like a glossy finish to them. But once you give them like a minute or two, they fully dry down and you can kiss with them, you can drink, you can eat, and your lip color is not going to go anywhere. So here is a swatch of one. This one is called Safe Word. Absolutely beautiful. They're really pigmented, super nice. I have here Unbreakable, which is a beautiful red color, very pigmented. Here I have Once Strangers, which is like a brown shade. I love brown shades for fall. This is gorgeous. Look at that. So those are definitely worth looking into. Beautiful shades. They have fun shades, they have nude shades, a shade for everyone. So I can literally sit here and just recommend things for you guys like crazy, but I think that I recommended a lot of products. Now I just wanted to quickly tell you the products that I want to add to my cart for the sale. And I'm going to be putting pictures of the products. So the first thing on my wish list is the Tatcha Deep Cleanse Cleanser. I also have the Huda Beauty Glowish Blur Jam Silicone-Free Smoothing Blurring Primer. So I'm very curious about that one. I also have the Peter Thomas Roth Hydra Gel Patches Pack. I told you guys about that last year. That is one of the best things that you can get during the sale because you're getting 3 full-size patches, like the containers, for $79, I think, without the discount. So usually one of those is 60 something dollars. So you're getting an amazing deal there, amazing discount. They always release it around the time of the sale and it sells out pretty quickly. So that's definitely one that you have to like snatch up. I also am super excited about the Huda Beauty Empowered Eyeshadow Palette. I want that so bad. The shades are beautiful and Huda Beauty never disappoints with her shadows. And then I also have the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked Face Palette. Hourglass powders are amazing for like finishing off your skin, giving it like a skin-like glow. I recommend those so much, and when you get it in a palette, you're definitely getting your money's worth with that because one powder of those is also very expensive. For fragrances, I have Replica Lazy Sunday Morning. I want to pick that one up, and I also want to pick up the Replica Matcha Meditation. So those two are on my wish list. I also want another Kiehl's Milk Peel Gentle Exfoliating Toner because when I was using that toner, my skin was looking beautiful. So I definitely want to have another one as a backup. I also want to repurchase the Glow Recipe Strawberry Smooth BHA AHA Salicylic Acid Serum. My skin was doing great with that as well. And then the last thing that I have on my wish list is the Patrick Ta Major Headlines Blush Highlighter Palette Volume 2. So I did get the blush palette last year and the shades are like bright and they're in your face and I love to use that palette. But this year's palette looks a little bit more wearable, a little less intense, but still just as beautiful. Yeah. Those are my recommendations for the Sephora Holiday Savings event. I would love to know what you guys have in your wish list. What do you have tucked away in your wish list ready to check out once the sale is here? So definitely leave a comment below on what products you are interested in this year. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video.